Greetings and welcome back to Smartwatch Ticks. We're a YouTube channel on the web at smartwatchticks.com. You know things are going well in China when a new watch comes out from SENBONO. After all, these guys, like clockwork, they put watches out, each one surpassing the previous one, doing all kinds of fun stuff. This one's a bright screen, they claim. Easy to see outdoors, they say. Well, we're about to take a look at the brand new S18. Already, I like their new packaging. Check out some of the older videos of SENBONO and look at this. Look how sweet their packaging has become. Wow, gold on black with embossing. Just the box alone is nice. What are we looking at? Here it is. It's the S18 full screen touch smartwatch, IP68 waterproof. Basic smartwatch with all the standard capabilities and a nice appearance. A 1.2-inch screen, 240 by 240, silicone strap, 280 milliamp hour battery, and 25 days of maximum standby time with 3 to 7 days of normal use time. You've got the heart rate detection, exercise, real-time heart rate, continuous heart rate, all that good stuff. Different languages are supported, and it comes with its manual and box and tethering app, of course, to hook it up to your phone. So let's get into this sports smartwatch. Inside, we got a little bit of bubble wrap covering. A very nice watch, already assembled with its bands. And some tips. Make sure you fully charge before using it. We will do that, but we will take this off right now. Wow, alrighty, that's a solid protector on there. I don't want to put it on their new cover. I like that. That could be a napkin holder, you know. Whoa, okay, we've got some definite defined bezel design. We've got some edging here covering the really big turning knob. Interesting. On the back, we've got a big stainless steel panel. Couple of ports for charging, heart rate monitor right there, and removable bands, you can tell right there. Let's look what else is in the box. When we open it up, we've got the 2-pin, no doubt, charging cable. Yeah, with your standard USB connector that magnetically couples. Why do I always get it backwards on the video? Here we go. And it's a good strong one. It'll hold the watch, so you shouldn't have any trouble getting that connected to charge it up, which we are going to do as soon as we show you the bracelet user manual. There's the QR code to download DaFit. We have quite a few reviews on DaFit, so we'll defer you to DaFit videos. In the show notes, you can link on our tethering app and get more information on that. And some of the watch faces that are available. You've got blood pressure, blood oxygen on this one. Again, all of these measurements are for entertainment purposes only. You have to confirm them for your own if they're accurate enough for you to use on a regular basis. Here's some functions on the DaFit app, different settings, an overall disclaimer, and Chinese on the other side. Alrighty, I will be back once it's charged up to turn it on for you. So here we go. I've got it charged up. Here's what it looks like on. It's really a nice band. It's got hash marks across it, lots of holes, very fluid, very comfortable. And it has two rubber covers. And you see the button on the bottom one? That one, this one too, will go into the hole so they don't tend to slide off as you move around. Okay, the watch face itself has engraving, all the different 3-letter acronyms for the cities in the world. It'd be really cool if that was a rotating bezel that could give you world time, but it isn't set for that. But nonetheless, it's a nice, attractive feature. And then you have the digital numbers of a regular clock etched into the glass on the inside. And now there's a reason for that. It's to detract from the fact that this is actually a black bezel. It's not really an edge-to-edge display. Here's a display, one of them that you can download from the app when you're tethered to the DeFit app. And as you can see, it doesn't quite go edge-to-edge. But it is a nice bright display, and it is viewable outdoors. So that's a nice feature with this one as well. Let's walk through it quickly. When you slide up, you get your step count with an animated background, and they time out quickly, so we have to keep moving when we go through this. After the step count is your, I think you can actually, no, you can't touch it. I thought you might be able to get deeper into it. Here's your sleep information, same thing. I haven't used it for that, but you don't have anything other than the summary here on the screen. And again, it times out and goes back to the beginning. Then you get to your heart rate area, and you have to tap here on the heart to actually take a measurement. Otherwise, what you're looking at is the last reading. It is in nice, large, white digits against a black background, so that enhances its ability to be seen outdoors, and it's also shown together with the time. I really like it when you always have time, the time of day, on a watch face as well. It does a few iterations, it flipped, it vibrated, it's back to the animation, and that's your heart rate. And as we expect, it'll time out very quickly after that. And again, if you just go there, that's the latest reading. Go to another one, and now we're into sports. And when you tap here, you see all the different kind of sports, like running if you want to, and it starts at ticking, and you have all of your information. It gathers its distance based on pedometer step count, and you get your heart rate and your calories burned against time, and it's way too short a timeout for me. I really like the ability to actually look at a watch for a few seconds. That's a drawback for me. You can pause it, you can stop it, and you can come out of it. Overall sports, walking, running, cycling, skipping, badminton, basketball, football, and it says swimming. So you have all of the data here, basically calories, heart rate, and time for swimming. And I haven't tried dunking it in water or seeing if the heart rate works underwater, but it does have that feature on here. Over here we got blood pressure. I'm going to tap it and start it. You saw the figure that was on there before. That's supposedly my last reading, but it really wasn't from me. I'll tell you about that in a second. We're doing a holding still with my wrist more or less at heart level, which is advised, and I should be being quiet, not talking, but you know me. Okay, I get 110/68. It vibrated, it's back in animation, and that's that one. Here we go with the blood oxygen. It should be 98 or higher, ideally. You get down 94 and you're in trouble. This is saying I'm at 96, which is a bit concerning, but I am rhythmically talking, so it might be that. Here's the weather as pushed from your phone. You have to be tethered to the phone to get the weather, but it does display the weather in your area and the predictions for tomorrow, and we're back to a watch face. Come this way, you get your messages. Come this way, you circle around everything again, and to the left, you don't get anything, and to the right, you get into all these other features. When you're tethered, you can use this as a shutter for your phone to take pictures. You have a built-in timer here with really large digits, which is really, really nice. You can reset everything. You've got a brightness control, and overall, this is a really bright watch. When you get dim, it's good and dim for nighttime use, and as you brighten it up, yeah, it can get nice and solid bright. You've got reset power off and about the watch, which gives you your information for tethering the S18, your battery level, and Bluetooth if it's on or off or not. And that's it for all of those functions. And that was swiping to the right. So that's the basic information on the watch. And now we switch over to NASA, which has detected life on another Post-it note. Yeah, this is a Post-it note stack. And when I come in here to the heart rate and I activate it with the green diode on, and it's got to be purple now. You can't use blue, you can't use pink. It got to be purple. Nah, just kidding. You can use any Post-it note, and you do get a reading. And that's discerning because it's a somewhat valid reading. It's a little on the high side. You see now it's coming back down, looking for the heart rate it's detecting, and it locks in at 78. When I come over here to my blood pressure and I take a blood pressure reading, I get the same thing, and I also get a blood oxygen reading. I'm just showing you this, folks. I'm not going to make any comments about accuracy because I haven't tested it. I really haven't taken the Post-it note out and put a leash on it and run it up and down the driveway to see if I get higher or lower values, but I get a reasonable 128/75 as the blood pressure for the Post-it notes. And then finally, blood oxygen. I'm usually happy with the SENBONO products, and you know how I can go off when I get a device that is obviously not giving you valid readings. It's got better blood oxygen than I do. Amazing. The S18, what can I say? It tethers to DaFit, the DaFit app. And yeah, it's accurate, giving you the step count, whatever, last night's sleep information, your heart rate, overall information with statistical stuff, and your last 7 trend times, 3 of which were from the Post-it note, the other one's for me, my blood pressure readings. It's a beautiful display. We've covered this app. These 3 are mine. These 2 are the Post-it notes, I believe. Blood oxygen readings and so forth, and then you get your trends. So as far as display of the data that's collected by the watch, it's a pretty decent app. You got, you're running in information. You've got information here on the watch itself. Oh, I can show you the watch faces. Here we are with this particular face. Here's another face. Let it transfer over. Okay, there you go. It's kind of an analog face. So you actually have hands and digital and your step count, day of the week, those kind of things. And then we have one more down here, which is this one, and it's showing you, yeah, a little bit more information in a different perspective. I personally like this middle one, just how it lays it out. But you have those 3 watch faces available to you. And that's about all I'm going to show you on the app. Everything else is basically the same, and then you can put in your profile information. But back here is where you get your primary daily update of information. So what is it? It's the SENBONO S18, comes to us, of course, from SENBONO in their AliExpress store. IP68 waterproof, shows splashing like crazy. It has a swimming mode. One would think it's supposed to be okay to go swimming with it, but IP68 from China's use of the term marginal, I'm not really sure. Anyway, yeah, it's here, and check out some of the other SENBONO reviews we've got on some incredible smartwatches they've sent out. This one I'm a bit questionable about its biometric, if that's the right term, readings. In heart rate, blood pressure, and blood oxygen seem to be able to be done improperly and still give valid results. And that raises a red flag in terms of trend analysis on whether it's actually reading what your data is on your wrist, or if it's obstructed, or you're moving too fast, or you set it on a Post-it notepad, you may get erroneous results that look like they're real results. Nonetheless, you can pick this thing up from SENBONO directly, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.